Okay, so what's up, guys? It's been a while since I posted a video up here on the YouTubes, the interwebs. So, a quick recap of everything that's been going on. My hair is short, and you remember from a long time ago, it was really long, and I graduated high school, and I figured, why not? I cut my hair off, and it's growing back though, so it won't be long before. As you can see, it's already like really long. But it's growing back, and when it does, I'll have my long hair again. But for now, this is what we're working with because I cut it off. And I graduated high school. School, also, that's another thing. School is about to start back up in 3 days on the 10th, I believe. For most of you, which sucks, and I apologize. I am sorry for that. But that is not my problem. That is yours. So, we're going to be discussing what it's like having fake friends throughout high school. Okay, this is how it usually works. When you start high school, you enter freshman year, you got your posse, everybody you knew back in middle school, even people you didn't even actually know in middle school or like actually talk to. All of a sudden they're your friends because it's a big school, it's bigger. There's kids from many other different schools going to that one school, and it's almost like the transferring from elementary to middle school all over again. Because it's a bigger school, different kids from different schools are coming, and it's not even like you're sticking with your people, because a lot of time those kids also go to other schools. So whoever you realize or notice from your old school, those are your friends now. You kind of get it? Even if they were like your biggest threat in middle school, they are your friends, otherwise considered your fake friends, or your enemies, your frenemies, whatever the fuck you want to call them. They're fake, they're not real, they're not actually there. But, not to get confused, a lot of the time, your biggest enemy can go to being your loyal, your number one, your best friend. Ironic how it happens, but it does. So that's what happens during your freshman year of high school. Your friends before, or people you didn't really know, become your friends during your freshman year, and the surprising shit will happen to you. Like, your best friend from way back in the day, from middle school, will become your enemy. Like, everyone breaks off into a different pattern, different social group. They become different people. Because when that summer hits, the transformation between middle school and high school is like beyond confusing. Like, that's when people grow up. That's when you grow up. That's when things change. Like, you can go in middle school looking like a stick, and the boys will boom, spurt up. They'll be fucking tall next time you see them. Some of them will be built. Some of them will still be skinny. Some girls are flat as fuck, and then you see them, and then it's boom. It's like, what happened to you? That summer between middle school and high school is just where all the magic happens. So when you start school, your best friend becomes your enemy, or your enemy becomes your best friend. It's just things happen, and all of that will usually show up your freshman year. That's when things kind of separate, when people go off in different social groups. So, and then you go into your sophomore year of high school, where the dramas become more apparent. Like, now you just hate that person that used to be your best friend, and your enemy back in middle school is right there by your side every step of the way, defending you, backing you up, and you're getting new friends from different schools, and then you're kind of butting out the old ones and getting into the grip of the new people, and then your old friends become more of acquaintances. They only pop up when it's convenient, when you need them for something. That's what is considered, at least I consider, a fake friend. Because once you've grown out of them. You You know it. Everybody knows it. You grown out. You got your new group. You hardly even mess with them. But you'll follow them on Instagram. You'll have them on Facebook. You'll have them on Kick, Snapchat, all that good stuff. You'll follow them on there. But you guys rarely ever talk. It's like you'll post something like, "Oh, got something new, got this," or whatever, living life, and they'll comment like, "Good for you, I'm glad for you," or send you a message like, "Hey, how's it going? That looks really cool." But all that nicety bullshit that no one really cares about. That's the only time you guys ever really communicate, or when you need them to back you up and verify some bullshit when things start going down. That's what happens your sophomore year. A lot more drama, a lot more trying to be nice, fake shit. But that nice fake shit that goes along on the social media usually carries out through your entire high school year. Except, freshman and sophomore year, it's a little more bitchiness. It's a little more trying to attack each other and crap like that. And then you get into your junior year. Like I said, the social media bullcrap, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Kick, got them all up on there. Some of you guys, you have them in group chats and you're just talking about random crap. No one really knows what's going on. No one's keeping track of the conversation, who's talking, who's saying what. But eventually someone will say that one wrong thing and you'll think it's someone that you kind of have a problem with. You'll lash out at them, they'll lash out at you, and then you got a whole rival going on in the group chat. Everyone takes a side, and some people just leave all completely. They don't want nothing to do with it. And it's kind of stupid. And then it's like, you swear up and down that this person said it. They had no reason what was going on. They weren't even active at that point. It's, everyone's looking kind of for a fight, It's kind of dumb. But your junior year, you're a little more laid back. You're sticking with your people. Your group has gotten smaller. It's another thing. When you go into your freshman year, it's like a huge group. Some of them are a pretty decent size. Your sophomore year, they get a little bit smaller. Sometimes they get a little bit wider. By the time you get to your junior year, it shrunk down a lot to very few people. Very few. You'll have 6 people you actually talk to, and the rest are acquaintances that you run into every now and then. So your group will have gotten a lot smaller by now. It'll be 6, maybe 10 people, not even as many. And eventually, again, like I said, everybody breaks off, goes into their own new social groups, do whatever. So that's what happens a lot of the time. Oh my god, it's falling down. Okay. Anyways. And then the small group, everyone is broken off, done their thing, doing their own crap. A little drama, very little bit. You're more laid back now, not really worried about all that bull crap. Then you get into your senior year. Now this is where it really comes down to it. By this time, everybody knows you. The teachers know you. No one really cares. Everyone's just trying to, no one's really causing any drama. They're just kind of trying to get in, get their schoolwork done, get that diploma, and get out. That's all anybody's trying to do. Everybody's tired at this point. No one wants to do anything. You just kind of want to get in, get out. That's kind of it. So by that time, your group has really shrunk. There's at most maybe 5 of you, maybe even less than that. Some people are complete loners at this point. No one really cares. And then it starts getting closer to the end of the year. Everyone's looking at their colleges, and the really close people are trying to get into the same colleges, trying to stay together, trying to stick together. And a lot of people are heading off in different directions. People are signing up for the military, leaving, doing their own branches, and other people are going to college, out of state, just going on an adventure, exploring, planning road trips, whatever. So everyone kind of breaks off. But you do have those few night tit groups, or I don't even think that's the right word that I just used. Nice knits, there you go. I said tit. Nice knit groups. For instance, me, I have my boyfriend John, who's playing video games right now, his best friend Eddie, and then my best friend Shauna. Shauna is she's a junior in high school right now, so she's about to experience a lot of what I just said. Yeah, and there's like four of us. That's how it is, and it just eventually everyone breaks off, does their own things. That's how fake friends during your high school usually works, or how your high school experience usually goes. Um, Not much else I can elaborate on that, other than who I classified as fake friends throughout my high school year. I guess Smiley, Amy, Carlene. Well, Carlene, technically, you guys know Carlene. She used to be Mason Deathblade's girlfriend, Mrs. Deathblade, or, the second Mrs. Deathblade, because technically Shauna was the first one. So it's like kind of stupid. Now he's got three ones, but she's the second one. She was the second Mrs. Deathblade. I mean, she was there for the longness, but whatever. You guys know her. Her name is Carlene. I'd never really considered her a friend or acquaintance or whatever. I considered her someone I wanted to bash the face in of. Didn't really care for her, didn't really like her, but she was around. Always. Didn't want her there, but she was always there. Why? I don't fucking know. So I'm glad I didn't gotta deal with that no more. So as you guys know, that's her. Smiley. Yeah, guys, I know it seems like very weird, because in the past videos I've said how much she means to me and how much she was always there. And then there was in that one video, the Goodbye Smiley, that was when it completely was dead, it was gone, nothing. He's considered a fake friend because even before that video, things were kind of hard. It was like he only appeared when things got convenient for him. When he needed someone to be there, when he needed help, when he wanted to control things, that's when Smiley appeared. Smiley ain't a true friend. He's a fraud. He's a fake. He's got too much of an ego. Who he thinks he owns the world. He thinks he's Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Macho, but he's not shit. So Smiley, he's a fake friend. Yeah, you guys know him. Smiley Show. There aren't gonna be any links to those people's videos because really, I don't see a point. He's Nick Mason Deathblade. You guys know him. I've dropped links to his videos more times than I can count. And I can do it this time around, but just cause I'm not in the mood. But yeah, he's been around, and I mean, he's a good friend. I haven't talked to him recently because I really even haven't had much of the time. As you can clearly see, I haven't made a video in forever. But he's a good friend. He's there. But shit, I don't even know. People are just all over the place nowadays. But that's all I wanted to cover. So enjoy your high school years. Sucks for you going back to school. Good luck. Just do your shit. And I will see you guys next time.